Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again. I put the sunglasses on just for a dramatic effect. Okay, I want you to get a reflection of my light. I didn't know the light was gonna reflect in my sunglasses. You know whose fault this is? It's that cameraman's fault. It's the camera. All right. Enough playing around. Let's get to your questions and answers. That's all y'all come for. Anyway, y'all come to get your credit square, and I'm here to help you get your credit repaired. Okay? Now, got a question here. This drives me nuts, okay? Drives me nuts. These collectors play these games, okay? Hi, Brandon. I recently sent in my second letters, but I'm receiving bill statements. They put quotes on them, billing statements, in the mail from Portfolio Recovery Association as proof/verification. A billing statement does not prove this is my debt. What do I do now? Exactly, it doesn't prove that it's your debt. Now you're getting responses from the collector, and this is what is very important, okay? This is what is very important for you to understand. If you send something to the credit bureaus and you're getting responses from the collectors, you want to immediately send a collection validation letter back to them right away. Usually they'll send you some stock form that says, oh, well, you need to respond within 30 days, or it's your debt. It's just respond in 30 days. It's a game they like to play, so they can just be like, well, it's your debt, you didn't respond in 30 days. That doesn't count. They're just playing games, but it is good to respond within that 30-day window. Stay on them, okay? You can get those collection validation letters in the Beyond Committed package at 609creditrepair.com, or we can do it for you. We've done it for clients before who get responses back in the mail. They let us know, hey, I'm getting something from a collector. We send them validation letters. We send those collectors validation letters. We do the legwork for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. So you want to immediately send them a response. Then you want to send your next round of letters to those credit bureaus who are playing games. We're not playing games. They're playing games. I don't play no games, all right? So that is a fantastic question. I like that because sometimes people get confused. They'll get something from the collector and they're like, what the heck's going on? I was talking to the credit bureau. They like to mess with you, man. Like to mess with you. All right, let me go to my notes here. Let me get my notes. All right, and I've got plenty of questions here. I just gotta make sure that yes, okay, great. So, it's a little bit longer. Miss Miller 9 hours ago commented, Brandon Weaver, I don't know what to do because we've been renting this house and since July 11, 2017. Okay, since July 2017. So my landlord passed away and left the house to his sister, and now she wants to sell it. So the house is up for sale while they're still living in the house, okay? The husband's score is a little bit down, you know, her score is down. Now he can get the VA loan, but he has to have 620, okay? She's got the letters, but she's scared she may not have enough time. Please help me with this. Totally off guard. What do I do? Okay, great, fantastic. Let's break it down. Let's chunk it down. Okay? You've got a timetable. I'm not sure precisely what your timetable is, but you know you have less time than you thought because they're looking to sell it, okay? Chances are the home's not gonna sell overnight. You got at least a month or two. Because escrow and all that stuff, you got at least a month or two. And you, unless they have a buyer or something like that, you probably have it even longer. So do you have time to go to the credit repair process? Probably. And this is what I would suggest you do. You start the credit repair process for you and your husband, okay? As you go through the process, you're gonna get some deletions. Some things are gonna say in dispute. When you're ready to get a home, okay, when you're ready to get a home, you make sure that nothing is in dispute. Now, if you need to get a home now, because the process of you getting a home is a process as well as them selling it, what you can do is you can get trade lines, all right? My company can help you out, boost up your credit score with trade lines, okay? So what might be good is for you to do a round of letters. See what you can get off for you and your husband, okay? Then put some trade lines for you and your husband on there, co-sign together, okay? See if you can get that VA loan at 620, I think he needs for a VA loan, and then boom, you guys are in a new home and you don't have to deal with none of this nonsense. You don't have to deal with any of that stuff. And then afterwards, you can go back through and finish with your credit repair, all right? So email me or comment below. Let me help you out, all right? All right, sounds good. It's gonna be okay because you have the knowledge, you have the experience here that I'm giving you. So you're gonna be just fine, all right? All right. Now, this is a good question. Sometimes people get concerned because they've made a payment in the past. Before watching my videos, all right, before watching before watching my videos, and don't hesitate, all right? Hit that subscribe button now. Hit that subscribe button now, because you don't want to miss these videos. I've getting videos, people are making comments saying, oh, I wish I'd seen this video 3 weeks earlier or a month earlier. This individual may not have seen this video about don't paying collectors, because he says, hey Brandon, I'm about to send my collection letters, and I was wondering, would it affect me in a negative way if I had been making payments toward the collection? Thanks in advance. That's Mr. Joe Anthony Rios, 9 hours ago. All right, so could it affect you negatively? All right, this is my feeling about it. This is how I approach it. If the collection was completely paid off, it's usually easier and simpler to dispute, and it's gone, right? They don't want to make no money, they don't make no money on it. Okay? If it's not being paid on, you dispute it, it's clean, it's gone right away. They ain't making no money on it. You're paying them. So they might try and play some games and try and get you to keep paying. However, it should not impact you negatively, shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to dispute, and you should be able to get that stuff off your credit reports, because they can't verify it, they can't validate it, they can't substantiate it, they can't back it up. It's not 100% providing proof for the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, okay? All right, so they need to remove it. Just because you're paying it doesn't mean it's your debt. Many people pay debts for other individuals. Family members will take care of other family members. Some people, I know, I've heard of people paying debts that were not theirs, and they found out later, and they were basically getting scammed. So you paying it does not validate it, substantiate it, or verify it. It doesn't impact you negatively. They might try and play some extra games because they're making a little bit of money, but you don't let them play no games. You cut them off, and you kill those suckers, kill them jokers, all right? Get me riled up. Late at night, trying to go to bed after a long day of work. All right, get riled up. So you're gonna be okay. All right, you're gonna be just fine. Now, I got another cool tip question here. I like this little bonus for you guys. KB asks, does it matter if you staple papers together or never staple them to the credit bureaus? Now, I found this out by doing this on my own. I would staple my disputes together. And I didn't know why, but it seemed to work well. And what I'm trying to say is there's 2 pages, okay? Some of y'all don't know, all right? If you hit that subscribe, that bell, get those notifications, y'all know, you'll get all this content. But there's 2 pages to the disputes at 609creditrepair.com. You can do it for yourself. You get the 2 letters, boom. One is a notary letter, okay? One is a notary page of the letter, of the dispute letter, making it a legal affidavit, okay? Now, once you staple this together, it makes it harder to scan. Boom, there you go. Secrets out, son. It's one of the things that we do at theawesomelifegroup.com, and what I have done for myself, and what others have done for themselves, and what we have seen. Now you've stapled it, you can't just scan it, okay? You can't just, that little thing, that little metal, it's gonna make it harder to scan. So you may beat the scanner. That's one of the ways, one of the ways to beat the scanner, okay? Many other ways, handwriting it, putting marks in the corners, using blue ink, using red ink. There's all sorts of different ways, using color paper, using black paper, writing slanted, legal size paper. There's all sorts of stuff, tips and tricks that we can utilize and that I can teach you here. So subscribe, hit that like, if you're liking it, if this video is helping you out, hit the bell for notifications so you get all this stuff. So, it could be a good thing, staple it. I always stapled mine, we always staple them at the Awesome Life Group. Would do really well with that. All right, now, let me see if I can get one more question for y'all. One more question. Yes, okay. Last final question. I won't take up your whole evening, man, all right? I know you wanna get to bed. I know cameraman wants to get to bed, huh? You lazy mother cameraman, all right? God. All right, last question. I disputed something via online. Oh, here we go. Gotta get me riled up right before I go to bed. I disputed something via online on January 25th. They finally got back to me today on the 30th. It came back verified. I thought they only had 30 days to respond. What do I do next? You need to stop disputing online. I told y'all to stop disputing online. All right, no one disputes online here. Make sure that you don't dispute online because you play into their hand. They can do whatever they want because you can't prove. How do you prove that you submitted a virtual? And like, well, this was, I submitted it at January, but it says here. You could, Honestly, anyone could have photoshopped that or whatever. You want to get that certified mail with return receipt. They stamp it. They say this is the date it was sent, January 25th. It's registered with the United States Postal Service, a federal entity, and you can get that return receipt. So they sign it. They don't want to sign it. They just stamp it with Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. But you'll see the date they received it. There's no shucking and jiving. You know exactly when it was done. 30 days, you don't respond. I got non-response letters at 609creditrepair.com, or we can do that for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. You send that stuff in, you get those jokers off, or you take them to small claims court. So stop disputing online, get the letters, or have us do it for you. Like, subscribe, video is here for you and everyone that you know. And until I'll see you in person, because I'm gonna see you in person one day, all right? We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something, all right? I will see you on the other side. Take care.